All right, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel, man. Before I get started, I want to thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for just sticking around, man. I've been gone for so long. I've been enjoying the summer, man. It's just been great summer for me, man. Summer's starting to wind down. 2025 in general has just been it's been running fast. Time flies very fast. 2025 has just been an amazing year so far. For those that know me personally, y'all know that 2024 has been honestly the worst year of my life. So, just having that break, that summer break, just refreshing my mind, seeing what's going on around the world, and of course the NBA and the NFL. I'm just glad that I'm back here, man, so I can do these videos for you guys and just do my videos whenever I feel like it, But, I'm back, and today I want to talk about how I like this generation of stars that's coming out so far. Of course we got Wemby, and now Cooper Flag. I don't know, man. I just feel like there's something new and refreshing about these new stars for some reason. Of course, the old heads and of course people my age have just been complaining and just criticizing how today's NBA players, they don't really have that motivation. They don't really have the work ethic, such as a Zion Williams, someone that, I've literally had beef with so many people on Instagram and Twitter saying that, he's going to be a face in the... For some reason, people still think Zion's going to be the face of the league. It's been 7 fucking years. It's been 7 fucking years. The fact that he still hasn't took his team to the playoffs, and you wonder why Brandon Ingram left. He's tired of carrying his fat ass and the team in general to the fucking playoffs. But anyway, I feel like that's a video for another day, but whatever. But yeah, I'm really liking this new batch of stars, man. When you're looking at next generational talents like Wemby and Cooper Flag, Paolo Banchero. I'm not a fan of Cade Cunningham, but you see what he's doing in Detroit. Him and Jaden Ivory. I just feel like there's something new and refreshing about these young guys, man. I like the fact that, these guys are looking to be not just the next face of their respective teams and franchises, but just elevating the league in general. I saw something, there was this one podcast that pissed me off so much, man, but that Jabari Smith said, where he said that, let me say this, right? The fact that Jabari Smith doesn't know much about the NBA, that just tells me that we need the elder statesmen of the NBA, like LeBron and KD and Steph. I'm not talking about they don't have they don't show their mentorship to the young guys or something. Like, what is going on, man? Like, goddamn. But yeah, Jabari Smith, if you guys know what podcast I'm talking about, he really pissed me off saying that, we need somebody to actually help us, play hard in the All-Star game. And then there was that one, what was that one thing where he said he pissed me off so much, where he said, when was the All-Star game or some shit? Like, oh my God, how is this guy in the league? And whatever. I might cook Jabari Smith. I might bring back the Shots Fired video, and Jabari Smith might be on that. He really had my blood boiling. But yeah, the fact that if we are gonna need somebody to help us, or I guess them to play hard in the All-Star game, then shit, the way I'm looking at Wemby and Paulo, Cade, all those guys, shoot, they might be the next guys to get on their ass and say, hey, we got to fight hard and play hard for these fans because they work their ass off just to get their butts in these seats to watch us play. You know what I'm saying? So I just like how, and another thing too, I like how I'm not seeing a lot, but I'm seeing a lot of pictures that Wemby's been hanging out with Kevin Garnett. And one thing I do like about Wemby, right, is that let me say this. I like the fact that Wemby is getting around the old stars like Kevin Garnett. Of course, now that he's on the Spurs, he's learning something, or at least I hope he's getting something from Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg Popovich. Maybe Tony Parker and Monty Ginobili can help Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, and all those guys. I just like how it's just the old guys are trying to, put the young guys in the right path. I always respected, I hope Dirk does this for Cooper Flag, but I always respected Dirk for the fact that, he's learning, or no, he's mentoring Luka, at least when he was there. I'm sure now that he's on the Lakers, he probably doesn't do that. I'm not sure, but now that Cooper Flag's on the Mavericks, I'm hoping that Dirk does the same thing, because at the end of the day, he is the best Maverick in the team, on the franchise. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like how these young stars or these young stars specifically, they're turning the franchise around, and just hopefully I just hope their careers can be great, man. I really like Cooper Flag. I don't know. I don't watch college basketball at all, but from what I've been reading and what I've been seeing on Twitter and all that stuff, it looked like he's one of those guys that just wants to be great. He wants to work hard. I know that's the most generic things to say about every young star, but you can actually see it in the summer league, in the way how he's saying forever what he's saying, and in these articles and stuff like that. I was already a fan of Wemby the moment I was seeing him learning a thing or two from Tim Duncan. So I'm just like, yo, like that. I feel like that's something that is just refreshing to all of us. I hope, I'm definitely going to be rooting for Cade Cunningham, man. As much as I hate Detroit, I'm gonna make my NFL content real soon. But as much as I hate Detroit, I do appreciate the fact that, of what they're doing and how they're turning around the Pistons. Him and Jaden Ivey, that's pretty much about it. I was gonna say Beef Stew, but he's pretty much I don't think he's doing too much over there. But and another thing too, I like how they're also in. I also like how not only the fact that they're young, but they're in winning. They're in winning championship teams. Of course, Cooper Flag is on the Mavericks. If of course, AD and Kyrie can stay healthy, and Klay Thompson and all those guys, they can really be a dangerous team. Maybe not this season upcoming, but probably in like a year or two or something like that. Of course, now that the Spurs got Dylan Harper, and now that they just signed De'Aaron Fox to that new contract, I just hope the Spurs make it to the playoffs. I think everybody's just waiting for the Spurs to go into the playoffs, and just for Wemby to show up and show out and go all out in the playoffs, man, and see what he's just capable of in the meantime. But yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta say, man. I'm liking these new stars so far. Aside from Jabari Smith, oh, I also love Evan Mobley. That dude's a monster. I can't wait to see what he has, what the future holds for him. Not just this upcoming season, but just the years going on, man. I like his defense, man. He's just. I feel like he could be. I think last time I checked, his comparison was like Chris Webber or Chris Bosh or something like that. And don't underestimate Chris Webber. Even though he never won like a championship or so, dude was an amazing power forward. So I'm expecting the best for Evan Mobley, man. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, man. I'm really hoping that these guys just have great careers overall, and just I just hope that this is a turning point, not just for the NBA, but just for the fans, man. I think the fans have desperately wanting guys like that to just really want to be the next great stars and just all-time greats in general. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say, man. And I'm going to be on my NFL content probably in the next video or so. And until next time, I'm off this.